Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 57, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles, and it's all up next.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. We count down the kickoff in what should be an epic one here, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And Charles, for these Kansas City Chiefs, they, of course, were Super Bowl champions 3 years ago. The win over the Niners in Miami. They fell to the Bucs in Tampa a couple years back. They had the blown lead in the AFC title game against Cincinnati last year. And now they're back making their third trip to the big game in 4 years.
And their recent history only increases the urgency to try and win another Super Bowl title with this group.
Meanwhile, it took until Super Bowl 52 for the Eagles to lift the Lombardi Trophy for the first time. And not too many players are left from that squad 5 years ago. But this new group is looking to write a new chapter of Eagles lore.
Yeah, we certainly all remember that performance in the win over New England. Nick Foles throwing for 373 yards, catching the Philly special that will go down as one of the most iconic play calls in Super Bowl history. Now they're back and looking to make it 2 titles in 6 years.
11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. What an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
But they're always hoping on that type of a play that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end with the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. They go play action with Hurts, rolling to his left. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Now he's flushing, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Hassan Reddick from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their second possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? When all of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and they have to run out in the field and try and put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
Well, maybe that'll help him settle back into a groove after the interception on the first drive here, picking up the first to start drive number 2.
And it is just starting over, isn't it? Sometimes it's just how you have to do it. You have to erase things from your mind. Don't worry about what happened before, because over the course of a game, the good players, things turn out pretty well for them, and that's what he's trying to do here.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, this defense, they've been terrific all year, and they come through the pick six here on the game's biggest stage.
Perfect descriptor there, because we have seen this time and time again. This defense, their ability to take the ball away from teams, they definitely have a nose for the football, and it pays off again on that play.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fields it right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. He's going deep for Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. From just shy of midfield, Hurts. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Play action. Here's Hurts. And that will be incomplete.
I think you can easily follow the thinking there. The pressure on the last play, it got to him, so they decided, let's get him out of there, bootleg him out to the right. Unable to complete the pass downfield, but the thought process, spot on.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. On 1st down now, run with McKinnon. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then you're deep.
And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. Mahomes now on 1st down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. They go play fake. Mahomes. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Mahomes. Another catch for Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to get this down near the 25. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 25 yards. And the Chiefs continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, that's a run born out of ferociousness. He took out that initial contact and in his mind just screamed, "Out of my way," and kept right on going and wound up turning it into a big play. And
you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact and the next-gen stats. Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Throwing is Hurts. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Justin Reed. Well, we've seen quarterbacks get away with throwing the ball on the run, no doubt. But this, Charles, I think you'd agree, not the best of throws.
And listen, you're not always going to have a clean pocket to step up with the proper mechanics and deliver the football. I mean, that's a given. But you also have to understand your limits and know what you can get away with and what you can't when you're trying to make a throw like that.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Hassan Reddick, that is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 23. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. McDuffie with a pick. And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
On second and a couple, Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs are starting to open things up here in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Hurts. And that's complete to Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Hurts throw complete there to Smith. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Goes right back to Smith again. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. This is caught. It's Brown. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Touchdown! Miles Sanders in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll make it 24-7. That time a 9-play drive, and it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, we'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the second half. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. And the half will begin with a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3.
And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now, because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue that type of a game plan. But you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the fourth quarter, couldn't hold on. So plenty can still happen.
Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Screenplay, McKinnon. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw complete there to Smith-Schuster.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now a toss here, short side. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. On the tackle, it was the West Virginia man, Kaiser White. 3rd quarter action in Super Bowl 57. Here's a 2nd and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
40 yards on the ground for him so far.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Now Mahomes.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Butker's kick here is good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10
at their 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Got a man. It's Brown.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Hurts.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And this is caught. That's Watkins.
And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up being complete.
Across the middle, but he didn't have the concentration or focus necessary and dropped it before he could haul it in.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Hurts.
toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. 23 yards on the play. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Elliott good on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Trying to fight his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kaiser White, and he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Elliott good with a PAT, and the lead will shrink to 6. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's caught left side by Hardman. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Just one more quarter remains. Now there's just 1 quarter that remains in this edition of the biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, as we get set for the 4th quarter. Now Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Eagles offense back out getting set for this next drive. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. 23 yards on the play.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's 2nd down. And quickly, they get to the line. To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. The offense on 3rd down tonight, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. Another run here with Sanders. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. But first down, Hurts. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Hurts trying to lay one up deep. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. 30 yards.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from taking the lead in the 4th quarter of this Super Bowl.
A very important extra point there, up and good. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. And out come the Chiefs now.
And they will be looking to answer the touchdown. Their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Hassan Reddick bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. After the sack on 1st down, Mahomes under pressure. They got him again. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs. They'll look to throw here. He sets to fire deep. And incomplete on the deep ball.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
And it's fielded at the 34.
And that'll go as a 57-yard punt with a return of 12. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
They go play action with Hurts. Comeback route here, and he's got Smith complete.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Hurts finding Smith going fully 1st. Throwing is Hurts.
A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown.
Chris Watkins.
A 24-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles will add to their 4th quarter lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Patrick Mahomes in the offense. Down by 8, 2:05 to go. And they have to have a touchdown to level this Super Bowl as they come up on 1st down. Mahomes now on 1st down. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. A good gain on 1st has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. To the right side, it's Kelsey.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
1st down now, but that clock rolling.
Mahomes.
Got an open man at It's Valdez-Scantling.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Here's Mahomes.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 28. Mahomes. And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here, now a 2-point conversion will tie the game. Mahomes. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Huge conversion there to tie this thing up, but they're not done yet. Their defense needs to get a stop.
Yeah, there's still plenty of time for the O team to come downfield and put some points on the board, but job one was taken care of. The 2-point conversion to get this thing tied.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he's got some space here. And now off to the races down the right side. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. On third down, they turn to Sanders, and he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
97 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
And his kick is good. The field goal is through the uprights, and they've won the Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of brotherly love. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they? That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.